This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and bon temps roulette. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Natty Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. That wrinkle, the wildcat formation, expert blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. And here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They strike first in this national title bout.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
It seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Here comes fourth down. And look at this. They line up in the wildcat formation. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. He keeps it on a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Hokies. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's White. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looking for some space. It's Martin. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense is coming after him. And it's complete. Little shovel pass. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Backs up at the line, showing press. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. We've reached the end of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Running through the tackle. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Fighting off the defender. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. From the shotgun, drops back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
shotgun. Here's an inside give. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. QB keeper all the way. He gets loose. And that run produces a decent gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
He has his off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Hokies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That could be a moment we'll never forget. The punt return to the house in a championship game.
You know, we've been calling national championship games forever. How often do you see a return like this taken all the way back for a touchdown? You talk about a game-changing opportunity for this team. We'll see if they can finish this game off after that.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets made on the out route, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That completion makes it second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
We'll see what he can do with the return. When he's got some space here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A special teams lightning strike here in the national championship game. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. What a moment. Punt return for a touchdown here in the national championship game.
Boy, his vision and focus were locked in. I mean, you're right. He's thinking, I'm in a national championship game. It's time for me to make a play and put my stamp on this game, and he did that right there.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, he'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So second down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It off target that time. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. There's the return from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the run, it's Martin. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State, to put them on top now. And we'll set up now for the extra point try. And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Martin. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He's got it, looking for the end zone.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made, but it's good for a 1st down at the 47.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this offense the football back?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The tuck strategy here. Right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's right. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They come up on 1st down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's James. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's going to throw the ball. He makes the play in the end zone. Touchdown, Natty Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like... Makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Trying to find room. It's Martin. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pounding away with the run game. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Penn State. They were not going to catch him that time. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And now to try here for the extra point. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Tech offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running with purpose.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Love the effort from the man under center here, but the dive comes up just short of the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's past the marker, still on his feet. QB breaking away. The 10. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.